Yes, people, what's happening? We're a few days late, but EA decided to drop Icon Swaps 2 on Friday, just gone. It's currently Tuesday as I'm recording. It's probably Tuesday as you're watching this. And today I just wanted to go over, just my thoughts and opinions on Icon Swaps 2, who you should get from Icon Swaps 2. Is it worth the grind at all? Who should you get? Who am I going to get from it? I'm going to go through all of that in this video. I just want to give my little 2 cents, if you will, on the topic of Icon Swaps. I know a lot of people have had stuff to say already. I probably should have done this video earlier, but this is just going to be my opinion. I know a lot of my mates have already completed a few of the Icon Swaps objectives and SBCs even, so I'm a bit late giving advice to them, but I'm going to go through my thoughts and opinions regardless in this video right here. Now, it seems like the general consensus from the FIFA community is Icon Swaps 2 is an absolute disaster. Nobody is excited for Icon Swaps 2, at least not once it's dropped. The build up to it, everyone was looking forward to it. I know me and my mates were, because if you look back at last year's Icon Swaps 2 compared to this year's, you can see why the disappointment is so high in the community. If you didn't play FIFA 20, I'll flash on the screen now last year's Icon Swaps 2. So the top 3 players you could have got was an 89 Ronaldinho, a baby Vieira, and a prime Michael Essien. Now, that's just ridiculous compared to this year, where the best thing we can get is a prime moment Roberto Baggio, which looks like a decent card, but once you get into it, you've got 79 shot power, 76 stamina. That's not end game. That's not going to hold up. Do you know what I mean? I'm sure this Baggio card is amazing. I'm sure it's great if you hit a finesse shot outside the box. I'm sure it's going to go in. But 79 shot power is going to let him down big time. And 76 stamina, especially with the way I play FIFA, he's not going to last the games with 76 stamina. If you want to know my custom tactics, by the way, you can go and check that video out on the channel. And you'll see why I need high stamina players. But to compare this Baggio card to obviously the lower rated last year with 89, 90 and 86 as the top 3 players. But still, I'd rather take a prime Essien or a baby Vieira, even an 89 Ronaldinho over this 94 Baggio any day of the week. Even looking back to last year's Icon Swaps 1, I think last year's Icon Swaps 1 was better than this Icon Swaps 2 on FIFA 21. Of course, we get icon moments in this one with Deco, Baggio, we've already mentioned. There's a prime Ashley Cole there. We've got a Mark Overmars moments as well. But just another big thing that stands out to me with this Icon Swaps is this Butragueño card right here. We've got an 87 Butragueño. I think that's his baby card. Baby Butragueño costs 15 tokens. Now, Baby Butragueño was in Icon Swaps 1 on FIFA 20, and you could pick him up for 19 out of the 24 tokens. Obviously, with this set right here, Icon Swaps 2 on FIFA 21, we only get 18 tokens. But last year, you could have got Butragueño in December, I think, was it? Or November was the earliest that you could get Butragueño. November 2020 or 2019 it would have been. Now, this Butragueño card would have been usable back then, back in November, 2 months after the game had came out. But a Butragueño card like this, it's not going to hold up. You know what I mean? Like, you're going to be playing against his actual fucking prime moments card and his prime card in game these times, because people have the coins to just buy that. And you're coming in with this baby card who's probably shit. Like, let's be honest, he's probably shit at this point in the game. And that wasn't even the best thing that you could have got from Icon Swaps. You had a prime Michael Owen, you had an 89 Didier Drogba as well, a prime Hadji, even like a mid Stevie G. Baby Ballack, baby Ferdinand was in that, prime Zanetti, baby Roberto Carlos. This is all Icon Swaps 1 in FIFA 20. And we're in FIFA 21 and Icon Swaps 2 is out and it's shit. Now, like I said, there is 18 tokens available in Icon Swaps 2. There's currently 9 objectives out at the moment. You can see on the screen here on the news section of the FUT Hub. From February 19th to March 26th is when those first 9 tokens will be available. And the second 9 tokens will be made available on the 26th of March till the 7th of May. Now, the 26th of March is 4 weeks away, so we've got like a month and a week or something, like 5 weeks, 4 or 5 weeks to complete these 9 tokens before we can even get the other 9. So let's jump back into the SBCs and see what we can get right now with the 9 tokens. So with 9 tokens, the best thing you could get would be a mid-icon pack or Ashley Cole. Now, if you wanted a mid or prime, you'd have to wait. Mark Overmars, you've got to wait. Prime icon, all of this stuff here, you've got to wait. This Laurent Blanc, I do not understand this card at all. I do not know why this card is 13 tokens. I don't know why it's in Icon Swaps 2. If this was a moment Blanc, then that's a ridiculous player to get. Do you know what I mean? Even if this is a prime Desai, but a Blanc, like, this card just isn't even as good as Varane, probably. Do you know what I mean? Just go and pick up a gold-rated Varane off the market, and you'll be flying. You don't need to get this Blanc, like, unless you want to pair him with Varane, but I still wouldn't advise that. This Butragueño card, like I mentioned last year, you could have got him in November. Now they're making us wait until March at the earliest, 26th of March, to be able to get this card. Like, it's so outdated. It's just so silly for me, eh? And to have the same player, the same card in icon swaps in back-to-back years, like, how lazy can you get? How lazy can you actually get? I just want to go through each option individually, tell you my thoughts on that, and then we'll get into the best combinations of tokens and what you can do with them. So to start off with, we've got the 3 times 25 packs, the 81 plus, 82 plus, and the 83 plus. Each of these are fantastic, you know, on their own. It's going to fill your club up with 25 players worth of fodder. And it's, you know, it's free fodder. You can't go wrong with free fodder. You know, we always take free fodder. For when an SBC comes out, you know, we don't like to spend coins on SBCs. I just like to use players from my club, marquee matchups, all of that. I can't remember the last time I actually bought a player for an SBC. So I do love a bit of free fodder. We've got a Prime Moments Deco. This card is nothing special, hence why it's so many tokens. You know, we've got a 3-star weak foot there. Not an endgame card at all. You know, it might be fun in game, I don't know about that, but you're never going to win a header, 50 jumping, like, what is that? This Deco card, you know, if you're a fan of Deco as a player, you know, if you're Portuguese, or if you're like a Porto fan or a Barcelona fan, go ahead and pick up Deco, but I'd stay away from him. Otherwise, a base icon pack, there's so many stinky icons at this point in the game. So, like, if you want a base icon, you're probably going to get, like, Alan Shearer. So have fun using Alan Shearer up front, like 85 rated with 60 pace. Mid icon pack again, there's so many stinky mid icons. Have fun using 87 Alan Shearer with 62 pace. Then we've got a prime Ashley Cole, decent card, right? But again, I just don't see the point in it. If it was a prime Moments, then fair enough, that's a fantastic card. But I mean, it's a good card, like, don't get me wrong, look at the stats on that. Like, if you played that at centre-back especially, wow, like 89 pace, 88 defending, 80 physical, fantastic card. But it's a bit like, why? Do you know what I mean? Why Ashley Cole? Why is it not Prime Moments? I mean, you could get it for 9 tokens, so you could get it straight away. But, like, I just think there's better players in the game that you could get, you know what I mean? Like, don't get me wrong, like I am saying, it is a fantastic card. It's got good passing, good dribbling, fantastic defending and pace, yeah. But, like, just get Mendy and link him to Varane. And you're fine, do you know what I mean? I mean, if you're an Arsenal or a Chelsea fan, you might want to pick this guy up for nostalgia's sake. But, you know, I mean, I'm sure the Chelsea fans will go ahead and pick this guy up, but yeah, like, I'm staying away from Ashley Cole, I'll tell you is that. Mid or prime icon pack, another one that's very deceiving, like I've mentioned already, with the mid icon pack on its own. There's a lot of stinky mid icons, and with this pack, there's no guarantee that the prime icons have a higher weight than the mids. I mean, the mids might even have a higher weight than the primes in this pack, and you're just getting scammed out of 1 extra token just to get your 86 Alan Shearer, which you don't want, do you know what I mean? We've got our next Prime Moments player, which is Mark Overmars, who was in icon swaps last year, ridiculous, but you know, decent card. You know, he's got the 5-star weak foot, but he's not got any skills, so he's not endgame. Like, he's not meta, do you know what I mean? Good card, like, but, like, am I going to pick it up? No, I'm absolutely not. I'm staying away from this card as well. Like, you know, he's got good pace, good dribbling stats and all of that, but, like, yeah, 72 penalties. Unusable card at this point in the game with 72 penalties. That's outrageous, EA. But, yeah, man, like, I'm staying away from that. Next, we have a Prime Icon pack. And I'll do these two together. We've got the Prime Icon pack and the 91 plus Prime Icon pack. Now, if you open this, you're going to get Inzaghi or Nakata. If you open this, you're going to get Alan Shearer. Yeah, because it just so happens that Alan Shearer's Prime Icon is a 91 rated. Now, this pack here says 91 plus. That does not mean 92 or above. This means 91 or above. So it includes Alan Shearer, Nakata, not Nakata because he's 80 rated. Alan Shearer, Paul Scholes, stinkers, basically. There's 91 rated stinkers. There's so many stinkers. Obviously, you've got a good chance of getting somebody sick from this because the minimum you could get is 91. But there's so many players that are 91 rated that are just shit. You're going to open this pack and see the English flag and want to kill yourself. The same with the Prime Icon pack. Like, it's just not worth it, really, is it? Like, you want moments at this stage in the game. Like, we're getting to that point where, like, the primes aren't going to compete in a few months. We need these moments cards. And I thought this is what Icon Swaps 2 was going to bring us, a lot more moments, but clearly not. Next, we have Blanc. Just not worth it. Just really not worth it. Laurent Blanc. Just go and get Varane. Do you know what I mean? Just go and get Varane. Don't do this guy. Butragueño. Ridiculous again, another repeat like Overmars, but it is just ridiculous. Definitely do not do this card, whatever you do, please, just don't do this Butragueño card. Now the Primal Moments Icon Pack, this is very tempting. This was the one I was going to go for, because I really want an Icon Moments, like I say, I want Icon Moments in my team, but you could save up these tokens, 16 tokens, just to get a 91 Alan Shearer, and like I've mentioned many times in this video, nobody wants an Alan Shearer, do you know what I mean? If this was just Moments on its own, then fair enough, yeah, but the fact that Prime's in there as well. The same with the mid or Prime. There's no guarantee that the moments have a higher weight than the Primes. And there's no guarantee that the Primes don't have a higher weight than the moments. So you could even save up for a moment, yeah, get a moment, and you get Deco. You could have just got for 7 tokens. Do you know what I mean? So this one is a gamble. Like, packs are always a gamble, but I don't know. Like, I've changed my mind now. I'm not going to go with this pack personally. And last but not least, we have Roberto Baggio, who, again, I'd stay well clear of because he's got 79 shot power, 76 stamina. Just a fantastic player. In game, his passing will be incredible. His finesse shots, look at that. Has he got the trait? He's got the finesse shot trait and 95 curve. If you hit a finesse shot with this guy, yeah, even if it's contested, it's going to go in. I'm telling you this right now. If you play against this guy, I was going to say mark him onto his weak foot, but he's got 4 stars, so it won't even matter. 4-star skills, 5-star weak foot. Other way around, sorry. 5-star skills, 4-star weak foot. Like, this guy's going to be a menace to play against. And I know some people are going to pick this card up from the Icon Swaps too when the next tokens do come out. And it's going to be ridiculous to play against. But it's not for me because of the stamina and the shot power. I don't think he's that, like, ridiculous to warrant that. Do you know what I mean? Because the shot power is a very, very important stat on FIFA 21. So if you don't have good shot power, like, especially later in the game once we get team of the season goalkeepers and shit like that, like, they're just going to save every shot that he has. Apart from those finesse shots outside the box. But, you know, people are going to be onto that and mark it if you play against high-level players. But if you're a fan of Baggio, like I've mentioned for the other icons, if you're a fan of this player, by all means, go and get him. If you're an Italian person, if you're a fan of those clubs that he's played for there, you know, Juventus, Fiorentina, Brescia, like, go ahead and pick up this guy because he will be a fantastic card. He'll be proper fun, but you can't even get him till the 26th of March. So, yeah, have fun waiting for that. But that's what I think of those individually. Now let's get into the best combinations. That's best combos and swords and stuff. What I want to do now, boys, is go through my thoughts on what I'm actually going to get from Icon Swaps 2 and the best combinations of things that you could get. Now, if you're somebody who just wants icons in their team, you could pick up Mark Overmars moments for 11 tokens. That would leave you with 7 tokens left over, and you could pick up a Moments Deco. So you could have a Moments Deco and a Moments Overmars in your team if you wanted to. If you're somebody who doesn't care about meta, doesn't care about, like, end game, thinking about building your team, you just want to have icons in there, that's something you could do. Pick up 2 prime moments, and, you know, it gives a chance for people to use icons who maybe can't afford them off the market. Now, another thing that you could do, which is a very appealing option to many people, I'm sure, is get the 81x25 pack, the 82x25 pack, the 83x25 pack, and that will be 10 tokens with these 3 packs. And then you've got 8 tokens left, and you could pick up Deco still, or you could try your luck in a base icon pack. You know, this base icon pack is just going to be shit. But you could try your luck and see if you got anyone. I'd probably go for that option there, get the 3 packs and then get Deco, because even if I don't use Deco, it's a nice 91 rated fodder for an SBC. Another option, like I say, if you are a fan of icons and you don't want to get Deco and Overmars, what you could do is pick up the base icon pack here for 8 tokens, which will give you a baby icon, obviously. Then you'll have 10 tokens left to get a mid or prime icon pack. Now that'll give you 2 icons guaranteed. One will be a baby and then one a mid or a prime. The only thing is with the mid or prime pack, you know, there's some stinky mid cards. There really is. If this was just a prime on its own, then fair enough. But you've got a prime there for 12 tokens. But even then, there's some proper stinky prime icons. Speaking of prime icons, though, what you could do is pick up the 12 token prime icon pack right there. Guarantee yourself a prime icon. You know, you've got the chance of a Pele, Maradona, those type people for 12 tokens. Then you'll have 6 left over. And what you can do with those 6 is then go ahead and pick up the 83x25 pack. Or you could go with the 82x25 and the 81x25. So it's up to you. I'd probably go with the 83x25 instead of the 2 of these. I just feel like there's a better chance of getting a better player. Like, a few of my mates have opened this 85x25 pack already and gotten, like, incredible pulls from it. So that is the option I'd go for. If you didn't want to get the 83x25 pack with the prime icon pack, you could get the 82x25 pack. That'll free up another 2 tokens. And if you got the 82x25 pack, you could go ahead and pick up the 91 plus prime icon pack. This will obviously guarantee a better player than the regular prime icon pack because it cuts out the stinkers like Inzaghi, Nakata, those type smelly cunts there. Yeah, you're on it. But with the 91 plus prime icon pack, there are some stinky 91 rated. Like, this does not mean 92 or above, this means 91 or above. So with the 91 rated, you've got the likes of Alan Shearer, Paul Scholes, I can't even think of any more, but just stinkers, do you know what I mean? So it is a gamble. I mean, open any pack is a gamble, do you know what I mean? It really is gambling, even though the game is a PEGI 3. But you could get the 91 plus prime icon pack with the 82 times 25 if you did want to. But I think the prime icon pack with the 83 times 25 is a better option there out of those two. Another potential option that I might go with is the 83 times 25, the 82 times 25, leaving the 81, just getting those two packs there, and that will leave you enough tokens to pick up the mid or prime icon pack. Now, like I say, it is a gamble because there's some stinky mid cards in there, but if you did want to try your chance at a good prime icon, you know, this is an option for you there. You get two packs as well as a prime icon. You can't really go wrong there, can you? But for me, I think the best option in Icon Swaps 2, and the one I'm going to go with, is the 81 times 25 pack, the 82 times 25 pack, and the 83 times 25 pack, and then pick myself up Deco Prime Moments just to use as fodder. You won't get anywhere near my team, but you know, it's a 91 rated fodder, and these three packs here will give you like a lifetime worth of fodder. Like, you don't understand. You know, any SBC that comes out will like just easily be completed from these packs right here. As long as you don't get like the worst luck on the planet, and like your max rated player in each of these is 83, 82 and 81 respectively, you know what I mean? But boys, it is sad that it's come down to that. You know, this is Icon Swaps. You should be looking for icons to swap for and using your team. But I'm here saying I'm picking up an icon as fodder and picking up packs rather than icons as fodder, because I need that fodder, do you know what I mean? To use in SBCs, because they're so ridiculously overpriced. Like, it shouldn't be that way. If you look back at the other years of Icon Swaps, like I've already mentioned with Icon Swaps 1 and 2 from last year, even Icon Swaps 3 from last year, I'm not sure if there will be an Icon Swaps 3 this year, but if you look back at the Icon Swaps 3 from last year, you had 91 Zidane, you had prime moments Carlos Alberto, a prime Garincha, we had a 95 Maradona, a 90 Kenny Dalglish, obviously prime moments Bergkamp, prime moments Petit, which is an incredible card. There's a baby Hullet in there. There was a prime moments Overmars, which is ridiculous because it's an Overmars in this one. Why did he keep repeating the same players? Like, what harm is it to do like a prime moments Nedved instead? Do you know what I mean? Like, what harm is that? Why are they repeating players? Even a prime Maldini for about 15 tokens or something he was. Like, the levels is just different. The levels is really just different. I feel like EA this year just don't want us to have fun on the game and don't want us to get good cards. I mean, obviously it is free. It is just a grind, so you should just be grateful for whatever they give you on Icon Swaps, because you're getting it for free. But it's not really free because you're putting a lot of time into it, do you know what I mean? If you work full time or something like that, you might not even be able to complete all 18 tokens. You might not even be able to pick yourself up the Prime Moments Baggio. You might have to settle for something less than that, do you know what I mean? Because it is like a grind, it really is. But is it worth the grind? I mean, obviously I'm going to go through it myself because I've got nothing better to do. I really don't. But I'm just very disappointed, you know, I am just really disappointed with this. I was really looking forward to it. I was going to go ahead and pick up an icon from the top like band. I was going to actually grind all of the tokens and get one of the best icons, but Baggio, it's just not worth the grind at all. Butragueño, stay away from this card. Stay away from this card. Even if you really like him, just stay away from it. I don't know how much he is on the market, but I'm sure he's not worth the 15 tokens at this stage in the game. Like I said, you won't get him till the 26th of March at the earliest. Do you know what's going to be out by then? I don't, but like there's going to be more promos and more shit by then, do you know what I mean? Foot Champs rewards every week. Like, you could go ahead and pack fucking Mbappe from your Division Rivals rewards, and then this Butragueño is useless because he's shit compared to Mbappe. And overall, like I say, what I'm going to go for is the 81 times 25, the 82 times 25, the 83 times 25, and Prime Moments Deco. And for me, that is the best combo. That's the best combo since Suarez and Studge. So with that being said, that is going to bring us to the end of the video. I hope you did enjoy. A bit of a long one, I think, because I did go on a rant a little bit. But yeah, man, like, that is going to be the end of the video. Hopefully you did enjoy. Please hit like, comment, share, and subscribe. Let me know in the comments below who you're picking up from Icon Swaps 2 and what you think of it in general. And yeah, man, I'll catch you in the next video. Take it easy.